Good morning, fam. It's Thursday, and it is Trash Day Thursday. Y'all know by now, it's Trash Day Thursday, and it is time for us to throw away something in our lives that is preventing us from being our absolute best and giving our absolute best to the world. Okay, so I'm moving around a lot because I was in North Carolina for a siblings reunion this past weekend, and it was phenomenal. We had a wonderful time, but I left my stand, so I'm having to hold my phone and do the video this morning. But I want to share with you some of the things that happened at our reunion and allow it to be a Trash Day Thursday for everybody. Okay, so on this Thursday morning, what do we want to throw away in our lives that's preventing us from being our absolute best and giving our absolute best to the world? And on this Trash Day Thursday, we want to throw away that thing. And you get to identify what that thing is. At our siblings reunion this weekend, we did a lot of workshops. We had a finance workshop. We had a workshop on health, or just talked about health. But we had a subject matter expert to come in and speak to us about mental health and mental issues and family issues. And it allowed us to talk about some of those things expose some of those things, discuss some of those things, and come to healing in some of the things that were happening in our family that was preventing us. We're already close, but that was preventing us from being close, or just getting rid of those things that was in the way of bringing unity into our family. And although we still got a lot of work to do, we made some phenomenal accomplishments this weekend. So really proud of that. So when we talk about that thing, what is that thing that you need to throw away that is preventing you from being that best person that you could be, but preventing you also from giving your absolute best to your family who loves you, and more certainly to the world? That thing might be a grudge that you're holding against somebody, and you've been holding that grudge for so long that it feels like the norm, but it's not. You know, grudges are not good. And so is it a grudge that you need to throw away? Maybe it's resentment that you feel against a family member or against a friend or somebody, and you've been holding that so long that it feels like the norm to you. But it's preventing you from giving your absolute best, receiving your absolute best from other people, and giving your absolute best to the world also. It might be a lie that you've been told, and you've been believing that lie so long that you think it's the truth. And because of that lie, it's causing dissension, disconnections in relationships in your life. But it's time for you to be open-minded enough to say, you know what, maybe I was not told the truth about some things. Maybe what I'm believing is not the absolute truth. And just because you've been believing something for a long time, and then you discover it's a lie, doesn't mean that you need to keep believing it, okay? Maybe what you're holding on to is hurt from something that you did not get in your childhood. Maybe it's something that you did not get from your parents. It could be something or love that you did not feel from your siblings or from other family members, or something that you thought that you needed that you did not get as a child. But maybe the person that you wanted it from or needed it from didn't even know that you needed it. Let's let that go. And I know that that's hurtful, and I'm not making light of the hurt and pain that causes us as adults, but let's let that go so we can experience a level of freedom. Because the thing about the past is it's exactly that. There's nothing that we can do to change it. There's nothing that we can do to rewrite it. All we can do is deal with the emotions that's behind that past right now and make better decisions going forward. But to make those better decisions, we got to set ourselves free first. And setting ourselves free, meaning letting those things go. Because we can't change what somebody didn't do in the past. We can only move forward that if they're still here, what they do to us in the future. But you are the one that has the power and the empowerment to let that thing go, okay? So that you can be a better you, and that you can give a better you and the best you to the world, okay? So let's take a moment to reflect. Let's take a moment to search our hearts. Let's take a moment to think about the thoughts that we're thinking that's causing us on a spiral down instead of a go up, okay? And let's be willing to throw that thing away this Thursday, okay? I'm with you. And I know that sometimes it doesn't feel the best and sometimes it can be painful because I've experienced that too. And I actually kind of went through those emotions this weekend as well. But I am telling you, it's a wonderful place that I am today. And I'm glad to be here. And I'm glad that my family went to another level with me also. So let's go ahead and throw that thing away on this cloudy Thursday morning. Although it's cloudy on the outside, we know that it's sunshine still on the inside, okay? So wherever you are and whatever you're doing, I hope that you have a super, super fantabulous Thursday, and we shall see you on the next video. Mwah. How about that?